Hey guys, this is the album reviewer right here, and this is actually my 50th video. Still only at 13 subscribers though, as I'm filming this, but that's okay. Progress takes time. Anyway, for this video, I'm going to mention 15 pretty much all rock, alternative, metal, stuff like that, songs, pretty much singles, but a couple of them I don't think were released as singles, and I'm gonna put links to videos of all the songs so you can listen to them down there, and most of these come from albums that I've reviewed or plan to review, with one exception. And 15 rock, metal, alternative, whatever songs that were released this year that I enjoy a lot. Well, so far this year, I should say. It's not over yet, the year, but I figured I might as well do this for my 50th video. Alright, this is in no particular order. Number one, well, I shouldn't say number one. Like I said, this is in no particular order. Anyway, first, Painkiller by 3 Days Grace. This is the first song that 3 Days Grace released with Matt Walst as the lead singer. And, Transitive Venus was, it was a bit of a letdown for me, actually. I didn't enjoy it all that much. But this was a nice change for the band, especially with the new singer. So, it fit. It fit his voice very well, the instrumentalist did. And, the song did pretty well on the charts and whatnot, too. And, it's just a great 3 Days Grace song. And I can't wait to actually release a full album with Matt Walst. That should be interesting. Next, Words as Weapons by Seaver. Now, I know I said Isolate Medicate was kind of a disappointment, but it did have its moments. And Words as Weapons was the lead single that was from the album, and it's just great. I mean, when I first heard it, I couldn't stop listening to it, pretty much. The lyrics, the instrumentals, it all just flows very well. Next, you might not consider a rock song, and I guess I can agree with you on that, but it's played on rock stations and alternative stations as well. So, but anyway, the song is My Sweet Summer by the Dirty Heads. Now, this is more of like, I honestly don't know what genre you would classify this song under. I mean, alternative, I guess, is the best, but, it has some nice catchy lyrics, a good beat to it as well, and it's just a nice, kind of an easy listening type song. It's a bit, I don't know, it's kind of melodic in a way, and it's pretty catchy as well. Next, we have Drown by Theory of a Deadman. I'm gonna get to reviewing Savages as soon as possible, but I have not heard good things about it. I didn't listen to the album yet, but I'm going to. I have not heard good things about it, but I've also heard good things about it. I've heard mixed reviews, pretty much. But Drown is a good song from the album, It really showcases Theory of a Deadman's darker side, and I like that direction. But, if the rest of Savages isn't as good as Drown, well, who knows? Who knows? I haven't heard the album yet, so when I do, I'll let you know. Alright, next we have I Don't Want to Be Here Anymore by Rise Against. Comes off their album The Black Market, which I just did a review for. Should be up now. But anyway, this is a good song. It's your typical Rise Against song with a message. And the music video portrays like violence in America and stuff like that. It's basically saying that the world is crazy. And it is. Next we have Pittsburgh by the Amity Affliction. This is more of a metalcore song, but you know, the first time I heard it, I was just immediately hooked. Now, I didn't really like, I don't want to say that. The album that the song came off of, Let the Ocean Take Me, which I reviewed earlier this year, it had its moments. This was one of them. Next is Halo by Starset. Fantastic, like, space rocky type song. If you ask me, it kind of has a bit of a shoegaze vibe to it, mostly because of the way the instrumentals are presented and the lyrics as well. I mean, the vocals, where they just kind of soar, they like drift off a bit, like a shoegaze song would usually, but excuse me, it's nice flow to the song. Definitely, it's a great track from the album, Transmissions. I don't know if it was officially released as a single, but it should be, without a doubt. Next is a song by a band that can't say I'm a fan of. As a matter of fact, I don't really like most of their material, or the lead single off their new album. But this song is a good one. I'm talking about Moth by Hell Yeah. I'm not really a fan of Hell Yeah. I mean, Chad Gray, lead singer of Mudvayne, is in it, and of course you got Vinnie Paul of Pantera, but they just, I don't know. I'm just not really into Hell Yeah. I don't really like most of her stuff, but Moth is a great song. It has more of a Mudvayne vibe to it than it does a Hell Yeah vibe, which is good if you ask me. You know, Chad Gray's vocals, they just scream Mudvayne. Even though there aren't many screams in the song per se. There are a couple though. And the message is great too. I mean, and the music video, off topic a bit, but the music video, not bad, not bad. Next, we have Cry by The Used. I know what I said about Imaginary Enemy. I'm sticking to it. It's a letdown, without a doubt. But Cry, best freaking song on the album. Isn't saying much though, considering what review I gave the album. Yeah, but it is a good song. I mean, you know, the vocals, Burt McCracken's presentation of the lyrics, the whole shebang, you know, it just works all together. Probably one of my favorite songs of the year, without a doubt, so far, but probably for the whole year. However, the next one is in the same category. The Last One Alive by Demon Hunter. Now, Demon Hunter is more of a metal band. They don't really have many radio hits per se, but The Last One Alive has been played on the radio a bit. Heard it on Octane a couple times, and Music Choice once. Music Choice Rock. But I hated the fact that on Music Choice Rock, they didn't even play the whole freaking song. It was like fading out before it was over. The fuck? But, you know, lyrics are great, instrumentals are great, everything is great on that song. Next we have Whole World Is Watching by Within Temptation, featuring Dave Pirner of Soul Asylum, at least for the North American version. But my review of Within Temptation's album Hydra, most viewed video on this channel. It's also the most disliked though. Yeah, I don't know. But this is a great song. For one thing, Sharon's vocals, Dave's vocals, they mesh perfectly. And, you know, it's just very beautiful lyrical presentation in that song, which really puts it over the top. Then we have My Dying Time by Black Label Society. Zakk Wylde is already, like, a genius when it comes to guitar riffs and all that. But he's not bad on lyrics and vocals either. Although My Dying Time, you know, the vocals are, the instrumentals are good, and when you overlap them, you know, the instrumentals really add to the vocals on this song, because, well, yeah, it's kind of a stupid thing to say, but if you hear the song, you'll probably understand what I'm trying to say, I hope, because I don't. But, you know, I think what I'm trying to say is, the vocals aren't terrible, but the instrumentals kind of boost them up a bit. And that's not the case with every song, so I hope you know what I'm saying. If you do, thumbs up. Next, This Is the Time, Ballast by Nothing More. You know, I wasn't really into the song all at first, but then, you know, I got into it. I just kept listening to it over and over and over. I gave the Nothing More self-titled album good review, 9 out of 10. So, you know, I said it had a lot of emotion. This song definitely has a lot of emotion from the band. It's a great song. You should really check it out. Next we have Lights Go Out by Fozzy. Chris freaking Jericho, man. What can't the guy do? He was on Dancing with the Stars. He's a WWE superstar, 9-time Intercontinental Champion, record by the way. And he fronts a heavy metal band. You know, Lights Go Out. I don't want to say it's my favorite Fozzy song, but it's a good one. You know, I wasn't really too stoked about the intro, for one thing, because it didn't really sound like it was gonna be a hard rock / heavy metal song. But after that, like, electronic type intro, and it just went into the heavy guitars and drums and all that, and I'm thinking, alright, this may not be that bad. And I was right. It's a pretty good song. And finally, we have a song from the first album that I ever gave a perfect score to. You don't remember what that album was? It was Chevelle's La Gargola. This song I'm talking about is the single off that album, Take Out the Gunman. However, I also want to throw in Twinge. Fantastic song. But Take Out the Gunman is the one I want to talk about the most. Mostly because it's a single, but, you know, Take Out the Gunman, it was a very good single, hearing it from Chevelle. I mean, especially coming off their last album, Hats Off to the Bull, which had a few decent songs, like the title track and Face to the Floor, which I didn't really like those songs as much as I liked Take Out the Gunman. That was the first Chevelle song that I liked as much as I do since, like, well, I don't know, something in the Venus Sarah days. Probably I Get It or Well Enough Alone, but I like them both, so, you know, I just like the instrumentals, the vocals as well, especially the screams. The screams are great, and, you know, the whole song is just fantastic. But Twinge is a good one too. It's an honorable mention. Another honorable mention that I really want to mention, but it's an honorable mention, White Noise by the Glorious Sons. I'll put the honorable mentions in the thing description too. Just watch the videos and all that. Well, 50 videos. Thanks for watching me for this long. You know, 50 videos in, here's to who knows however many more. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the songs. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. And, you know, Facebook, please. Like me. I guess that's all I have to say. That Reviewer Guy, signing off.